off, like
Yeah,
break your spine.
It's not a great idea.
Okay.
But
They don't.
Unless you really know what you're doing.
They don't necessarily say, "Oh, we'll punish you if you do it." They'll just say that's kind of stupid.
what about a layaway? Or what about a rental?
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 What if we could take out a loan?
Yes.
What kind of shop do you think this is?
An antique shop.
And you think we do rentals?
I don't visit a lot of antique shops.
Actually, could we take out a loan? That's a thing we could do, can't we?
They're banks.
Modern society.
There are banks, yes.
Yeah.
How
I don't
much-
know if we could take out 8,000. Maybe if we could each take if we could each take maybe 3,000.
Dear proprietor, that's 8,000 is a bit out of our price range. We are looking of ways to deal with, I'm sure you've heard the rumors that demons about. We need to find something that will protect us against them. Do you have anything against that? Like holy water or holy bullets? Or something that...
Tenzin would
you
look
know
at
what part
him
of town you're in, right? Does anything about this neighborhood really scream holy to you?
All right.
Perhaps do you have
if
something...
you're interested in that kind of thing, you should try that fancy medics down about 3 blocks. They keep babbling about that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Do you think perhaps if we come back, you could hold that for us? Perhaps we could come back with the money.
I can hold it for a few days. I mean, unless my boss comes back and, overrules me. I don't get too many customers looking for these, so, there's a good chance it'd still be here.
Very well. We will return as soon as possible.
I will think to Tenzin, ask about metals to reinforce our weapons.
Oh, and there was one other thing. Do you perhaps have any interesting metals that you found?
We've got a few things. None of it's all salvage. But we do have a few odd things, yeah.
Tell you what. If you show me the inventory you have of anything that is interesting that you have particularly taken notice of, I will not only tell you all of my history, but I will allow you to inspect my chassis.
Deal. Just
Aiden steps
just
forward
a
and is
minute.
like, "You sure?"
Isn't that basically just strip down naked?
I mean, I have no concept of sexuality.
You do have to.
Aren't you
set?
Yeah, I do. I kind of do, actually.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean...
Yeah. He does the math. I thought you were like 7.
I am 10. Thank you very much.
I don't think we should let her check without parental supervision in that case.
She takes the gun away, back into the back.
She remembered that part. Damn it.
Yeah, she remembered that part. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And she comes back out with 3... she actually brings them out one at a time. 3 different things. The first one that she brings out, at first glance, just kind of looks like rusted metal.
Oh.
But you notice that she comes back out carrying it wearing heavy gloves.
Mm.
Well, we've got we've got a few plates of this. We haven't quite worked out what it is yet, but it's a metal that seems to never go cold. Aodin, you have a pretty good idea what that is. That's demon steel.
Good.
It's Tenari steel or whatever.
Seeing what its properties are. Tenari red steel.
You just know this shit? What?
Well, it's from the first stage. It's called blood steel.
Alright, and the rest?
I'm just trying to... I can't find my page with all the metals on it.
I've got it here.
It's... Yeah.
There we go.
I can't find anything tonight. I don't know why. My head's not working.
That's actually something that we wouldn't want against demons.
Yeah,
considering it's made by
feel
demons. Yeah.
Where's it? Where's it?
The next one that she brings out, she says, now this one I have to tell you, we may already have a buyer interested in, so I wouldn't be able to hold this one. So if you're interested in it, you would need to take it now. And she brings it up, and it looks as if she's bringing up a huge piece of a very kind of amber-colored tree bark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be the...
You would know exactly what this one is.
Yeah,
anyway, without a roll.
Trigle.
Cranor.
It's crane.
Tree gold.
Tree gold, yes.
Tree gold.
Immune to rust and electricity.
Why would you want to be immune to rust when it can be a whole image?
And then she kind of nervously says, now, this next one, I'm just going to go ahead and warn you before I bring it out. I tend not to like to look at this one for too long. It's it can send you a little funny.
What?
Just letting you know before I bring it out. And she goes away. And she comes back, and you can see she's carrying it, but she's looking at you while she's carrying it. And she puts it down. And at first glance, it looks like a sheet of metal dimpled with little... It almost looks like droplets of water. Until you look at it for a second, and you realize that's not droplets of water, but tiny eyes that look like they're looking at you out of the metal.
Oh. What does it do?
And they seem to actually follow you as you move around, as you start looking at it.
I'm gonna poke one of the eyes and see if it reacts.
They're tiny. They're so small, dimpled in the metal that you can't even really get it. You cover it completely whenever you poke it.
Yeah. So if I do this with my finger and kind of taps it, does it react? Like, do the eyes react to the thing?
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh. I was not supposed to poke it. Guys, you're supposed to stop me from poking stuff.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah,
Constitution?
I'm not finding anything on this, so no idea what this is.
Constitution, you say?
Constitution, yes.
Okay. 11.
You feel a bit dizzy.
Oh. Sorry.
How big is the the amount of metal? Would it cover like a breastplate?
If you used some standard metals as kind of filler, you could probably make a breastplate out of it, yes. There's probably about enough of it for that. Yeah.
What is it?
She kind of looks at you and goes, I've got no idea.
Yep.
My boss brought it in, and he was going to do some study on it, but hasn't had a chance to yet.
Kenna puts his hand on like both of them to steady himself. Like, oh, don't touch it. Ugh.
I'll go ahead and pop on Royal Vision real quick.
Okay.
And then, can I do like an Arcana to see?
Well, when you pop on Royal Vision, you're going to get something anyway.
Oh no. Okay.
So go ahead and roll me a Wisdom save. You'll have to tell me what it is because my roll 20 has crashed.
21.
21.
Yes, it was totally a 21. Yes.
Do you not see it?
No, I don't.
You guys need to refresh because I didn't
No,
see.
it's a 21. It's a 21.
I didn't see Madman's roll either. You need to refresh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to refresh and I've just got a black screen.
Yeah, same. It's loading. Stuck on loading.
Yeah, mine too. You bring up your Royal Vision and start looking at it, and you immediately feel, as you're looking at it, it's looking at you. It's certainly causing ripples within the Royal, but you can't actually see it. It's like you can see...
Like the vision is canceling out?
It's like you can see ripples coming off of the area where it is, but where it is just seems to kind of be a hole. It's just like blackness, like it's absorbing the light rather than reflecting it.
Is this shit some sort of like chaos anti-metal? It's kind of crazy.
Who are you asking this?
I will take a piece of, I don't know, string, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Or like maybe a piece of my cloth from my suit and just like run it along. Does it do anything to it?
No.
Again, I would not recommend touching it. I don't think that will help us. It seems wrong. Would any of the other metals help us?
No.
Alright then. I'm gonna go check on that fancy medics shop 3 blocks down. You guys can stay here if you want, or you can come with me. I don't really wanna be with that thing metal anymore.
I think that we should go perhaps to the bank.
The bank?
Take out a loan for this.
Well, let's just see if we cannot requisition some free funds before we put our own names into debt.
Very well. Also, I'm in, but I don't see anyone. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay, so where are you heading next?
Do you guys join me, or you?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Well, you were supposed to show your...
Oh, that's right. I have to... Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, you stick around and...
Okay,
wait,
in that
what?
case,
No, that was only in agreements of like if we bought anything.
No.
He agreed to do that if she showed him all of the stuff, the weird stuff.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I will tell her my history.
What's your history?
Do you want me to say?
I
you
stay.
Can read it. You can read it.
I can?
Oh no, actually you can't, because
No.
you don't have access to it.
No.
Um,
Unless everyone's sticking around while she's doing this examination.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the back of the room, like away from
you
those
gonna wait?
weird
Okay.
metals.
You'll wait for
Yeah.
me. Basically, to make a long story short, Tenzin was created in a lab, as most Warforged are, somewhere outside of Bronze. His first name was BPX 002. It was obvious that he was different. The laboratory surmised because of the psi crystals embedded into him, it was this way, but that he was basically not a blank slate. He was immediately awakened. He was really curious about his outsides, about everything that was going on outside of the lab, so he left. And the peaceful scientists gave way to hostile soldiers. And they tried to kill him for basically leaving. And Tenzin got away.
Escaping.
Yeah, for escaping.
Not leaving. You didn't leave.
Yes.
You escaped.
I escaped.
We're gonna kill you. Well, I'm gonna leave in that case. Go ahead.
He ran to the magic zone, where he found a small, peaceful village. There he found a sort of monastery of a sort, filled with very peaceful men and women, who basically taught Tenzin everything he knows, and taught him how to control his powers that were basically one of the things that they were studying him with, his psionics. He took the name of one of the basically ancient monks in the First Age, who was said to be a very prominent, enlightened individual by the name of Tenzin. And basically, he found peace with himself, with this monastery. And he, afterwards, after he found inner peace, he strived to give that inner peace towards everybody else, and decided that he would try his best to make it just sort of like his goal to make all magic and tech together, basically, just cooperate and exist peacefully, just spread peace. That's what he says to her. He says that his outer shell, and this is because I took the rare metal shell feat last level, is made of adamantine. And he has psi crystals embedded in him. And that he has psionics, and he demonstrates by basically using mind meld, the cantrip-esque thing.
Does he mind meld with her?
Yes.
Was that a DC? What are you doing? Why D10s?
Okay.
So many D10s.
These are D10s, not D20s, you know?
No, I know.
Okay.
The first one was for something, and then the others were for something else.
Okay. That's not good.
You mind meld with her, and you're communicating with her, but when you hear her speak, you're also hearing some other voices.
Oh.
So, you might say something, just kind of whatever to her, and she'll say, "Oh, that's really amazing." And you hear another whisper in the background saying, "Go away, Go away. You're not welcome here. Go away. While there's another voice that's kind of saying, kill him, kill him, kill him, and kill him and take it, kill him and take it. And you're hearing these kind of whispering voices in the background, with kind of alongside each of her replies.
Tenzin pauses, and he is going to. I mean, this might be really stupid. This is gonna be really stupid, actually, because I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but this is.
Yeah, out of
This is
character,
just
I
too
think you know a
interesting.
lot more than you do.
Yeah, but Tenzin wouldn't stop there. He wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's interesting," and then leave it. He would try.
I should have
to,
brought my power
figure
armor.
this- You probably should have.
He would try what?
He would try. I'm just looking it up. Give me a second. I have to look
I'm
at.
just gonna say for the record, it's
the
you
mystic.
guys that decided you wanted to go to Theranos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, no, it was Seeger that decided.
Oh yeah, let's
to
point
go.
fingers and all.
Yeah.
It's not like you
Yeah.
protested, like, no, let's not go there. It's like, oh yeah, sure.
I will. What is it called?
run screaming.
Matic Mind? No.
So basically, we just hear Tenzin suddenly stop in the middle of his story, like, and what happened
I
next?
will exacting query one of the voices. Do I? Well, I have telepathy.
What's exactly
do
what
I-
you do?
Exacting query. It says, as an action, you can target one creature you communicate with via telepathy. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target truthfully answers one question you ask it via telepathy. On a successful save, the target is unaffected, and you can't use this ability on it again until you finish your long rest.
I think
So
that's
was
gonna
that
beat,
the?
That's gonna beat your DC, I believe.
Yeah. But I will ask it either way.
Mhm.
Who are you? What are you?
What the fuck do you want?
No, it wouldn't be Theranos.
No. Was
The-
that a
the-
Theranos
the-
dialect?
The response that you
kinda.
get back from the whispering voice is, I am the voice whispering in the night. I am the knowledge of all things and the remembrance of all things that are forgotten.
I just go, oh. I look at the woman. Do I know her name? Had she
She would have introduced herself, yes, as Jadine.
Jim.
The
Jadam.
woman.
Yeah, Jadam. I look at Jadam and I say, your master might be wrapped up in very interesting things that I have no want to be a part of. He turns and looks
quite
at
rude.
everybody and says, I believe we should depart as soon as possible.
Thank you. I said so before. What happened?
You're really rude for a robot.
He looks at
mean.
Judeum and says, I do not believe we will be coming back. Thank you very much.
Thanks for
I hope
laughing.
to never see you again. And he leaves.
Feelings mutual.
I mean, that was a bit cold, Tenzin, but... Bye, and thank you for your great service.
Aiden walks out confused as fuck.
Yeah.
This, by the way, this is Tenzin saying this, who has been nothing but kind and
Yeah.
loving the entire time you know him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would wait until we actually leave before Like,
Yeah,
do
you
a
get
query.
outside without any further issues.
So what was that about? She seemed nice.
That woman and her master are involved in something we do not want to get involved in.
Oh,
We must never remember any of this. Forget it. Push
Right
it
then.
to the back of your mind.
well, we don't really have files in our minds the way. I don't.
Just
No.
do not think of it. That is
I'm
all.
good at that. Thank you.
It would have all
Alright
been
then.
fine if you had not mind melted.
Well, it's fine. No one will ever know. It's our secret that we'll take to our graves.
Yeah. No, we're not gonna touch any of it now. Tenzin's spooked. He's like, okay,
You don't want to
Nope.
go back. You don't want to go back for the gun.
nope, never
It's
again.
a really nice gun.
Nope,
Yep.
nope. Steering clear.
All right, we're gonna head to that medic's shop
Okay.
she was talking about.
You find yourself approaching a very run-down-looking business that has a hand-painted sign on the front of it that says the Wesson Clerical Clinic.
All right. Ring a ding ding. I'm here to return my BlackBerry. A BlackBerry, yes, it's frozen. Okay, no.
The door is opened, and a young gentleman in what looks vaguely like a medical uniform of some kind answers the door. Good evening. We're nearly finished for the day, but is there anything we can do to assist?
Kenna looks at the other two like, yes, we were directed here by one of your fellow shopkeepers. We were looking for holy water.
Holy water. Well, yes, I'm sure we can provide that. Of course.
Right.
How much are you looking for?
How much? Kenna looks at the other two.
Enough to combat a 60-foot creature.
He looks a bit dumbfounded.
It's a hypothetical situation. Or 61-foot creatures.
Well, we normally provide holy water for the curing of small ailments and for obviously cleaning of instruments of worship. It's
Well,
you're seeking it for a combat purpose.
Well, we haven't you heard the rumors about demons at the gates?
Well,
We are hoping that
but I
holy
assumed
water.
it was figurative.
We don't want to take the chance. Just in case, we want to have holy water too. Splash them in the face. You know, like in that old cartoon from way back.
Well, the supply is quite limited, but we do have some supply. Please come in. Now, this and he takes out a vial and he says, "This would normally be enough holy water for 10 days worth of doses for purifying your system, or for perhaps 2 weeks worth of cleaning worship utensils. These vials do normally carry a price of 10 gold per vial. Now, we only have, and he kind of looks behind the counter and he checks, we only have in stock currently 4. As I said, the process of creating it is quite intensive, and we only have a very few of us here at the moment.
Can I look at Aiden? Like, so Is this what we're looking for?
If we purchased all of them, I don't suppose there'd maybe be a little bit of a discount. 40 gold is quite...
Give me, give me a persuasion check. I will also say, Aiden, that you know from the first stage, what he's referring to as 10 days worth of doses would be pretty much one combat application of holy water.
Yeah, basically just like an alchemist.
Yeah, and would Aiden realize that this is holy water? I don't know.
It looks like water in a vial.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
would you use?
Does it have like one of these on it?
You can't use holy water except for throwing it at something. You'd have to use holy oils to imbibe a weapon.
Right. Let's get that too.
Do they have holy oils instead? Because we could get holy oils instead. I mean that would be a lot more expensive, but do they have holy oils?
Or a holy hand grenade. We will also take that.
Yeah, please.
I mean, that's basically what these alchemist vials are. Holy
Oh, they are?
handguns.
In that case, we'll take one.
They do have some holy oil, but it would not be. Basically, he shows you what they have, and they basically have a keg of oil that would need to be decanted into individual doses.
And that's holy?
It is a blessed oil, yes. We
by
normally
whom?
use it for the blessing of worship instruments, and also for some of our surgical equipment.
Out of character, can any of us like actually check if this is holy or holy?
If it's magical, it'd have divination on it.
Give me, first off, just give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'll let any of you go for it.
Tenzin, can I give you advantage by assisting you?
Sure.
Poking things out? Because you don't have a better perception than I do. But that's fine.
Tenzin, you do notice on his lapel, and I said this is kind of like a medical uniform. It's almost a mix between a medical uniform and a robe. And
It's basically
wearing,
like...
I mean, these guys basically, you've gotten the impression as you've come in that these are, in our world, these would be your alternative medicine guys. They have
These are basically plague doctors.
They have a little bit of actual medical training and a little bit of clerical training, and they're kind of trying to use the two of them in harmony. And you can tell that this place has only very recently been set up, and it's not very well funded. But they are each... you do see the guy that's there and another guy that you see that comes out of the back for a second and then goes back away. They're each wearing a lapel pin that has a mark of a hammer and a forge.
Okay.
Oh,
Or a hammer and anvil, rather.
Yeah, Hanville, not Ford.
I'm going to have to make Lulu again, guys. I'll be 1 minute, sorry.
Okay, gee. Someone has a big bladder?
Yeah, I would suggest that we... that considering... unless it's like 10, 15
Okay,
gold.
if we're talking like let's talk game terms real quick. Does this holy water even help?
The holy water does a d6 of holy damage to things such as fiends and undead.
I'm thinking we could use the holy water like for practical purposes to check if someone is corrupted. Like drink some of this and stuff like that. So we don't need...
just spritz it on them.
Yeah, so we don't need a shit ton of it, but the oil will actually make it so our weapons are efficient.
Yes, but weapons add a d6 to our damage, just slashing for the entire encounter.
Yeah, which is nice. If we don't have, because if all of them have like resistance to everything besides magical equipment, then we need to.
And if you have ballistic weapons, right?
I don't. I should get one though.
You can use your sword then. You can imbibe your sword with the holy oil.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And but what I'm saying is that if it turns out to be quite a bit of money, we should contact Lord Condryer and ask for funds to buy these things.
Well, that's you have to do that because
Yeah. I'm just saying that we shouldn't just right off buy it. But if it's like
why don't you just do that now? Ask him for funds.
Because he will ask how much. So I need to have a quote. Like about this much.
And also, why don't you ask him if you could requisition equipment from? Surely the order has like actual gear to handle this shit.
I'm not entirely sure, considering they didn't know not to burn a demon, but
well, one random guy didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's very obvious that someone sabotaged that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They probably purposefully did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Purposefully did what?
put the demon into the chamber or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Or did something to activate it.
I'm surprised you guys haven't picked up on where you are at this clinic yet.
We're in Wesson's clinic.
Yeah.
Is Wesson here?
No.
Yeah, I figured. He only has two people working for him then.
Okay.
So, how much for one of those kegs of holy oil?
Well, they only have one keg of holy oil.
Okay, how much
Jesus.
for half of it?
What, you're gonna buy the whole fucking keg?
I mean,
not
the whole keg.
it is a half full keg, which would be the equivalent of
What, 10 vials?
Let's see how full it is actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually quite full. It's actually 2/3 full. So it would be the equivalent of 20 vials.
Right. So, how much would it be for half of that? What's left?
So 10 vials worth.
Yeah.
500 gold.
I mean, yes, that sounds reasonable.
What about 5 vials worth?
I mean,
That 250?
250, yeah.
Okay. He will kind of turn to
Basically, the oil works out at 50 GP a vial.
Yeah.
50 GP a vial.
Should we check with the order if we can requisition some funds for these? Kind of whispering, like, under my breath here. For this, and also maybe check if they have some other equipment that might help us against demons or... What did you say, Shadow? Shadow?
The Shadowfell.
Yes, that.
I will say to you, these guys don't look like they have anything combative at all. These guys are doctors.
No. I'm saying buy oil for them and ask the order if they have anything specifically
right.
holy related.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that.
All right. I seem to be getting a call. One moment, and I will step out and then into an alley and then...
Insight check. Yeah, okay, he believes you.
Inside check. And I'm gonna call dispatch.
Okay. Dispatch here.
This is Paladin Roaches. Currently having a low profile. Could you patch me through to Lord Condryer? This is about a certain task that he has set me on.
Just a moment. Let me see. Apologies, but the Lord's comm is currently inactive.
Does he have a squire or someone else I can talk to regarding this?
Just a moment. Please hold. The line clicks silent. No, they actually don't have hold music for the Paladin.
Okay. That's very professional.
That's an invention that has passed this world by as of yet.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah,
considering no Q ever has done that with good quality.
Exactly. I'm building my utopian world by leaving out hold music. The line clicks over again in a moment, and says, and the dispatcher says, "I'm very sorry, sir. I've just spoken with the Lord's Squire, and it seems that the Lords are currently in meeting and are unavailable."
Yeah, patch me through to the squire in that case.
Of course. Line clicks over again. This is Jeremy. How can I assist?
This is Paladin Roaches. I am calling you to... Originally, I wanted to talk to Lord Condryer, as you understand, because...
I apologize. He's in a meeting with the other lords at the moment. He's unavailable.
Yes. I'm hoping this is a issue that you can resolve for me. We were sent on a task. How much do you know about the incident at the barracks this morning?
I know a little bit. I was in class through most of it. I will say this squire sounds young.
Yeah.
You're talking to probably a 13 or 14-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound like he'll be able to
Nah.
do anything.
Man,
Okay.
I'll throw you a bone here.
Yeah.
Get requested to patch you through to requisitions.
Yeah. That's
Because that's where most military organizations would have like
hang
a
on.
requisitions.
That's true. Hey, Squire, could you patch me through to requisition?
I can get you. I can transfer you back to dispatch.
Okay, shit. I thought it might be more of a swing if the Lord Curtis Squire himself patched me through, but okay. Yes,
He
do
sends
that.
you back over to dispatch, who then sends you to requisitions.
Yes.
As you're getting transferred through there, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. 13.
Okay, I am gonna give you one thing that does come to mind. Whether or not
Yeah.
it's applicable or not, you can decide. But the Lord did say that it was a personal favor.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
And the line clicks through and requisitions. How can I assist?
This is Paladin Roaches. I am calling you considering the incident that happened this morning.
Which incident are you referring to, sir?
The one at the barracks. You are not familiar. All right.
I'm familiar, but there have been a number of incidents today. How can I assist?
That's worrying. One of my tasks from that came out from that incident was to find a way to maybe be more efficient in fighting one of these. I think I found one way of doing it. It would, however, cost us 250 gold to purchase these oils. I am requesting that gold so that I can test it and see if it's actually efficient.
Is this in reference to an established mandate or a ad hoc task?
Ad hoc task. What does that mean? Sorry, that's out of character.
Yeah, you would know basically if it was an ongoing official mission that you had been given. You would actually have a number that you would be able to apply things to.
And that ad hoc task was just something that
It's just something that a paladin's doing to try to do good. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. If this is not an established case reference, then you would need to make the purchase yourself and then requisition back the funds once you had the purchase complete.
Fucking receipts. Thank you very much.
Of course, sir.
Click. Fuck. Okay. I hate that kind of shit. Like, yeah, you can launch this on us, but you gotta bring the receipt. Well, no, just buy it for me. If it's on you. Well,
This is how businesses work.
I
You
know.
that.
I hate it. Just give me a company card. That's all. Okay, I'll go back and just shake like it has to come out of our funds.
I'm okay with buying 2 for now.
I have no gold.
I myself, it's not exactly like I have a blade to poison, and I'm not gonna hit her with my stick, so I don't need one.
If you were to buy 1 or 2 for me, I would be able to pay you back later. If that's all right, Hayden.
I give them 100 gold.
Okay.
Shit, you have that much?
Mm-hmm.
So are you getting 2 vials of the oil, or are you getting any of the water?
2 vials of the oil.
Okay. They dose them out for you.
And I hand it to Roach.
Thank you very much. Receipt, please.
Of course, and they fill out a receipt for you.
Yeah. And
How
today's
much?
date.
How much was it per vial of holy water?
The water was
40.
10 gold a vial.
Oh, 10 gold. Gee.
They had 4 vials,
Oh, got it.
and it was
Okay.
40 gold when you asked for all 4 of them.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and pick up the 4 vials of holy water.
Okay. They
Receipt on
itemized
that.
They itemized that for you as well, yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna write this down, Casey. Fucking receipts.
And,
how you
I'll
best
give-
to get-
I'll give 1 vial to each of us, just to have.
Okay.
Why not?
Receipts. You're so fucking happy, right? You're just fucking with me like this. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, I gotta keep track of this at work and when I play D&D. No, this is great. Okay, sorry, 100 gold for KP for 2 vials of holy oil. And 40 GP, 4 vials of holy water.
You'll be happy to know I haven't actually drawn up the requisition forms yet for you to fill in.
Thank you. Is this all the proper? Shit. Can we backtrack and just, as I was on the phone with the requisitions, I could ask them if they had anything related to wholly related equipment or armor or weapon. Exactly, to fight demons particularly.
Well, you would probably just ask for. Well, I don't know. Do you know? Anti magic creature.
Yeah. Like, is there anything I could temporarily take out of the storage?
Let's see how much your reputation's going to get you here.
I just did. I just got a bit of a bump from this morning.
Actually, we could use favor, can't we? I completely forgot about favor. Jesus.
Favor. Shit. Yes. Yes.
I did say I wasn't going to remind you all the time.
That's true.
I would say though we should probably keep it. Like, I mean, maybe if you want to use your favor for the requisition, but using it for Judeum or the clerics would be a waste.
Yeah. Sorry. How
You've
many?
pissed Jadine off now, so the price.
I don't want to. I don't want any of that. No.
I mean, no. I mean, let's use it at another stage in that case. I mean,
Jamie missed the worst week. She could have gone and.
yeah.
That would.
She could have gone and become a warlock. The great old one.
Just converted.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good she was. She was.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's not like we've ever had a warlock convert in this game before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry. Where's the benefit thing that we got?
The favor? It's in the accomplishments.
Oh, there. Negotiator. I mean,
Spend
guys...
1 use of favor to gain advantage on all charisma-based skill checks with a particular individual or group for 1 complete scene of interactions. Or spend 3 to automatically critically succeed on a single charisma-based skill check. Is this even a charisma-based skill check, or is this just a reputation check?
Well, this initially would be what they'd offer you over the phone. To use favor, you'd have to kind of go there in person.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't even apply.
Yeah.
So what does a 13 give us?
He kind of... You can hear him kind of checking a few things in the background. He says, I do see that there may be some minor requisitions, sir, but I would need clearance to sign them out to you. And unfortunately, the lords are currently unavailable. It seems that the only items which match your request would fall under... Just a second, sorry. They would need to be signed out by either Lord Hassin or Lord Tyrell.
Okay. And what is that?
I would not be at liberty to disclose them, sir.
How about some healing packs, potions?
We do have doses of miracle, of course. Those are available.
Out of character, is that something like, can I just have that and does that count towards my wonder drug pool, or is that just something that I can give to like...
It would basically be a requisition that you could use as part of a short rest to top up your wonder drugs for the day.
Sure, I mean, we're heading out today, right? We're not waiting for the lords to get out of the meeting.
It's very nearly sundown now.
Oh.
You spent most of the day walking around this city.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go in the morning, right? And we'll check again.
I will point out again, I have been updating the...
Oh, yeah.
I have been moving that as you've been moving around town.
Tenzin, how long would it take us to get to this place with your thing?
By teleportation?
That's the thing.
Instantly?
Out of character, shouldn't you need to be there first to?
Or no, it's a chance. It could send you to a different direction, but it's just a chance.
All right. So in that case, we're not in any hurry. So should we wait and see if we can actually get some good items from the requisition in the morning?
Sure.
Okay.
And we don't want to... Tenzin would say that we do not want to attack the ruin while it is night. We want it during the sun so that we could possibly get some sort of help from it.
You mean during high noon?
High noon.
In the place where the sun never shines.
Well, yes, but the point being that it doesn't matter. Like if we can find a way to change that, it might help us. Whereas at night, there's no chance of us having it help.
Yep.
Yep. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to requisition before you head out of town?
What do you guys think?
I would requisition just a bigger gun, honestly. That's what I would want.
Oh yeah, a projectile weapon.
Yeah, ballistic.
Yeah.
A big ballistic gun.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you waiting until the next morning to go back to the barracks, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
We will go back to the inn and sleep.
Yeah, Sigurd, do you think anything we could get from the elves before we leave to help us?
Nope.
On the green? No.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Gotta ask.
Yeah.
Okay. You head back to the inn. You sleep for the night. The next morning, you wake up and do you walk to the barracks or do you?
I mean, I'll call in first and see if it's even worth it. Dispatch is Lord Hisen available for signing a requisition form this day?
I can see that he's in meetings for most of the morning, but he does have an open appointment around 10 a.m.
Then I will try to catch him at that date. Thank you. And
Of
regarding the miracle elixir top off, and I also want to add to that list a big ballistic gun. I would like to.
Certainly, if you come by the requisitions desk before you meet with Lord Hassan, we can place all of the items onto a requisition, and then it will just need his signature.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of the good things about being a part of an order is you get to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It also comes with a shit ton of responsibilities and downsides.
Yeah.
Though.
Only been upsides for now, right? Right?
I mean,
Right.
we can't really go around flaunting our magic and shit like that. So,
I mean, in this town, we wouldn't have been able to do that anyhow.
You so are you walking or are you requisitioning a car? It's about an hour
Does
and a half
everyone?
walk.
Yeah. Does everyone want to go, or should I just take the car over there?
Aiden will stay.
You can't
Just
go.
take it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the car.
Okay, you head down. You go to the requisitions desk, and they've got the form ready for you. It requisitions. Shoot, let me look up how.
A bolt launcher. I don't know which one that is, but I want one.
Wonder drugs.
isn't that like a class feature that you get?
What's that?
Wonder drugs?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you should just be topped off.
Well, no. What this does is these extra doses of miracle. Normally, your wonder drugs recovers